All right. Welcome back to my channel. SF Mach-E Driver here, but I think I'm going to change my name to SF Driver pretty soon. More on that in a little bit. It's actually Thursday, October 5. I'm a little bit behind on posting my weekly earnings for last week, which was September 25 to October 2. Been tied up. I've been trying to do more of my videos at home where I'm in my computer doing a webcam and then doing the screen recording at the same time. I'm trying to migrate to that, but been busy to do that setup, and it's a little bit more time consuming to do that setup because I have to set up my microphone, I have to set up my my webcam, then take that all down and put it back in the box. I just don't want to mess with that, But I'm here charging. I'm actually took a break to eat and charge, so trying to be productive for the week. But let's go to the app here. I only did Uber last week. Okay, and I'll touch on that in a little bit. I've been trying to focus on Uber because I'm trying to reach the diamond status in the rewards. So when you get the diamond status, it's supposed to give me access to better airport pickups, priority pickup, which for right now I am gold. Don't have access to. So when you drop up someone at the airport in San Francisco, you're not always getting rematched, especially in the early mornings. But when it's busy, you will get rematched. And then if not, they'll give you a priority pickup, which you can go to the queue and you're supposed to be ahead of everyone else, but you're still in line for the others that gets the priority pickups. But that's not always a given. It has to be busy. And with the diamond status, they're going to give you that priority pickup for being a diamond driver. And then on top of that, I have an offer for $550 to when I reach that diamond status at the end of the month. October 31 is the deadline. So I'm trying to get that since I'm not doing Lyft as much. That $550 bonus will definitely help. Definitely help in the pockets because I'm not getting the EV bonus with Lyft, which is $150. I'm not stacking up the challenges, but there's also things with Lyft where the offers are much lower than Uber. I do see that. Offers are much lower with the trips. And the EV bonus and then the challenges, when I do have them, I can stack them. I can stack the EV bonus and then the challenge. Let's say it's Monday to Friday or Monday to Thursday night. I'm sorry. I can stack that. So that's $150 for the EV bonus, and then whatever the challenge that they're offering me for Monday to Thursday, I can stack them. So that's could be $150 for the EV, could be another $100, $200. That's $300 plus. So that is a strategy. However, have to put in a lot of hours. And the past few weeks I've been taking Monday off for some me time, family time, and taking off. So it's harder to do. And so what happens is with Lyft, per trip, I'm averaging low 20s average, mid 20s, low 20s for those trips. Like a 1 mile trip, I do short trips. I like to do short trips because it leads to the EV bonus much quicker. But a lot of those trips, sometimes it's less than $4, okay, for a 1 mile trip. With Uber, $5, $6 for a similar 1 mile trip inside the city of San Francisco. All right, that's pretty low. So if I do 10, let's say I do 3 or 4 of that in an hour, 3 or 4, even if it's short trips, $20. So when I do reach the EV bonus, the ride challenge with Lyft, it'll bump it up to where, hey, I'm averaging 40 per hour, 50 per hour. Okay, but you have to reach that, and it's a lot of low ball offers. So I'm concentrating on Uber. But at the same time, there was some drama with Lyft. Last Thursday, I didn't even turn on the app. It was late, like 10 p.m., maybe 9 p.m. I was on an Uber trip from San Francisco Airport, took the passenger to Mountain View with Uber, dropped off. So it was going to be my last trip. So going home, I turned on Lyft. Uber was on, Lyft on. So maybe I'll get rematched not really matter, get a passenger going back to San Francisco. So I had this one Lyft did ping. So I got that, and I was very close to that passenger. So I drove to that passenger with Lyft. And when I got there to the street, less than 2 minutes, because, less than 2 minutes, that's how close I was. Pulled in, and I'm making a U-turn because the passenger is supposed to be on the other side of the street, making a U-turn, and then next thing, I marked arrived, and within seconds, passenger canceled. Maybe got there too soon, who knows? Whatever. Interesting, though, is when I got home, I ended up getting an Uber passenger anyway to go back to San Francisco. But my account said I was deactivated with Lyft because I refused to serve as an animal. Ain't that something? What a coincidence. I only did one trip with Lyft that day. It couldn't have been the previous days. And Lyft says they cannot give me the information, or it's against their terms of service for them to tell me which passenger it was. Now, the thing is, I only did one trip with Lyft, and it was a passenger canceled. Never saw the passenger because pulled into the street. I'm trying to make a U-turn to be on the side of the building. I marked arrived, less than 10 seconds, passenger canceled. So, all right. So I took off. Never saw it. Now, there was a person on the side of on the curb there. May have been them, may have been not. However, I believe it's that passenger. Maybe I got there too soon. They're trying to cancel the trip. Maybe they're trying to be a little cheapskates. They don't want to pay the cancellation fee. But there isn't a cancellation fee because even on my app for Lyft, it said canceled within 2 minutes. But anyway, when I opened the Lyft app, it says my account was temporarily deactivated for an investigation for refusing a service animal. I've never refused a service animal. Okay, but more on that later. I'll do. I need to do a proper video for that, which is I had it resolved Friday night. Okay, so my account is back, but I'm not doing Lyft. Okay, Uber. I ended up making $1,758.10 for the entire week. It was very productive, and active time, as you guys can see, 43 hours and 1 minute. Total online time, 49 hours, 49 minutes. And I did 113 trips, which is the most productive I've been in a minute, even throughout the entire summer. And I Sunday, if I was able to work more on Sunday, I could have got, more, maybe close to 19, maybe close to 2,000. But I only worked a few hours Sunday. My most productive day was Thursday. $414, 26 trips. I was online for 12 hours. Pretty good hustle. 9 hours, 42 minutes. But let's look. 113 trips. That the EV bonus for Uber is $1 per trip. So I made $113 extra with that money. That goes down to the promotions. Okay, in the promotion section, almost 200, $199.50. 113 of that is the EV bonus. And for Uber, even though it's small, it adds up. The Monday to Thursday quest was like $25, maybe $30. Okay, it doesn't do a breakdown, but it was about, I think it was $30. And then the Friday to Sunday quest was, I think, $50. I only met the first one, but that's $50, so $80. So 113 plus 80 plus 80, that's, yeah, 193, and then the rest of the promotion may have been those priority bonuses that I received. But interesting, look at that. Tips. It's just being at the right place at the right time with the right passengers. Look at that, $192.92 in total tips. Okay. Thank you for those passengers. And I ended up doing a lot more longer trips, San Francisco to San Jose. Stayed in the peninsula. I don't think I went to East Bay at all this week. I'm trying to avoid East Bay because there's more traffic there. The fares are lower in East Bay. And with this, I did maybe a few trips to Marin. I'm trying to stay in the peninsula. Okay. but you know, I did a few trips up to Marin, and I think I managed to at least get passengers coming back, which I profit the tolls that way. But all in all, 70, that total gross of 1758. Just dividing with my total active time of 43 hours, that's $40.80 per hour average, which is great, and the tips helps a lot to get to that average, as well as the quest that I did meet $80. Okay, and as of today, I'm still gold, but I'm hitting my marks where I need to be. Like last week, I had 301 points because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every trip is 3 points. So I really tried to hustle, especially on Saturday, to get those points. Okay, so my strategy is 300 points a week, 301 points for last week, and as of right now, I need 405 more points to reach platinum. Okay, it's the first week of October. So at the end of this, I should get maybe another 200 plus points by the end of the week. Okay, so that means I will need just over 200 points for next week to get platinum, and I'll reach that, and that's not even the middle of the month yet, or getting close to the middle, and then that'll leave me the rest of the month. Once I'm platinum, I need 800 more points. And my goal is to be diamond by the deadline, which is October 31, and get that $550 bonus. Okay, all right, that's what it is. Okay, and you know, this week trying to be productive. I'm almost finished charging the car, go back on the road. Then I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, trying to get to at least 1,800 for the week. Okay, all right. Catch you later. Be safe on the road, guys. Don't get deactivated. Okay? Don't get deactivated. And you know, interesting though, I told them I have a dash cam. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to tell me the time and date. They don't. But I know I'm high chance, because I barely drove for Lyft, had to be that passenger that canceled. Ain't that something? You know, these passengers making up these false accusations. I said that was slander. You know, I need to do a video on that. Okay, all right.